Did the governor and state lawmakers save the state sex offender registry by easing its restrictions? Well, the legislature and the governor passed a bill this week aimed to do just that. But there will be some big changes. 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell is live with a look at the law and how it could impact you and your family. Kim?
Yes, these changes are not necessarily what the lawmakers who voted for them wanted. They come after federal court orders. Now the question is, were enough changes made to satisfy the court? When a federal judge ruled that parts of Michigan's Sex Offender Registry Act are unconstitutional, it left one mom with ties to victims who spoke to 7 Action News just over a year ago, concerned about the future of the registry.
Their injuries last them their entire life. Why should the predator not to have the same type of stringent laws against them?
This week, Democratic Governor Gretchen Whitmer signed a bill that the Republican who sponsored it, Representative James Lauer, says aims to ease just enough restrictions to save the registry. For example, now people will be able to get off the registry if their conviction is expunged. It also gets rid of a law banning people on the registry from living within 1,000 feet of a school that the courts found too restrictive. The executive director of the Michigan Coalition to End Domestic and Sexual Violence, Sarah Rennie, approves.
We were deeply impressed by the bipartisan support to do an excellent balancing job between the needs of survivors of violence and compliance with the standard of law.
The legislature didn't go far enough, that it doesn't meet the requirements that the federal court put out.
Attorney David Herskovic, who represented one man who sued, saying forcing him on the registry, even though his record was expunged, was unconstitutional. He says more needs to be done to provide due process.
And until there is individualized assessments of whether somebody is dangerous and likely to reoffend, the nature of the registry and its intended goal will not be met.
This law is as unconstitutional as it was before they passed, the new bill.
ACLU political director SHELLI WEISBERG says she expects a judge to order the state to do more.
We're going to have to brief whether or not, we think this law accomplishes what the courts wanted it to accomplish.
So will the courts find that the state did enough? Will they order more changes? What will happen with our registry? It is something that we will see argued about before the courts over the next few months before we hear from the court. Reporting live, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
So many questions yet to be answered. Kim Russell, thank you so much.